Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, your friend Man of Collectibles with reviews, unboxings and more. Today I will do the unboxing and review of Hot Toys Exclusive Edition Iron Man Mark IV Holographic version. As always, I will go over the accessories, the articulation and of course the figure. But before we start, if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you get notified as soon as new content goes live on the channel. Enough with the talking, let's start with the unboxing experience. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so we have the box here, and as you can see with a very nice red, we have the movie masterpiece and Hot Toys logo. I really like this pattern here on the box, on the cover rather. This is the side of the box. So now let's take a look at the back with all the credits and warnings. Small pieces, do not eat it. This is the other side of the box. And now let's take a look at the bottom. Iron Man 2. And last but not least, the top. Enough with the box. Let's remove this cover and take a look at the insert. Because it has a design inside this cover, which is a good detail. So let me take this out. And as you can see, we have this mechanical effect with a nice reactor in the middle. Now this is the side of the box with the continuation of the same metallic pattern, and the back. Very nice. Now we came here to see the figure, so let me open this up so we can take a better look at the figure. And we have another insert foam with Iron Man Mark IV holographic version. So let me open this. And this is how you get it in the packaging with all the plastics, covers, everything. Let me remove this. And what I'm gonna do next is take everything out and take a better look at the accessories. Alright, everything is here. We have the accessories, we have the hands and the base. And I really like the front of the base with a nice reactor effect. We have the Iron Man 2 name tag here on the side. And that's basically it. So let's take a look at some of the accessories. This is the one with the missiles, and as you can see, very nice red color. I really like the detail on the missiles, and that's basically it. Now let's take a look at this piece here that goes in the shoulder with some missiles as well. And now this one is a little different because it's translucent and also it has a magnet. So it is easy to attach and detach. As you can see, you can move this piece up and down, and that's basically it. Now let's take a look at the other accessory. This one again with the different missile style, I guess. Very nice red color, very shiny, and that's basically it for this. Let's move on to the next one. Now this one has the same pattern as the other one with a translucent missile. I kind of like it. Very nice. It's a very nice solid color. As you can see, this is translucent as well. And this is the side. This is the top with nice detail, like opening, right? Like it is opening to release the missile. Now we have this piece here that goes underneath the arm. Again with the small missiles painted in yellow. This one here has some red and some translucent design. Very nicely done. And last but not least, we have 4 hands. And this one here has the articulated fingers. Very cool, very nice color with this translucent effect. Actually, I'm very impressed with the overall design. And you'll see when I show you the figure. Now, we have this line here, nice red color, very solid and translucent. Excellent choice. Now you can move this piece up and down, as that's basically it. So now let's take a closer look at the figure. And here we have Iron Man Mark IV holographic version, and by looking at it, I just have to tell you, this looks beautiful. I really like these colors. Now let's take a closer look at the figure itself and see if we have any die cast in this figure. So now let's start with the head sculpt. This is the translucent mask, and this is the side of the helmet. all the details exactly as you'll see it in Mark IV is going to be here, just translucent effect with, unfortunately, plastic, because you can't do die-cast translucent. Let's be honest. Now, let's remove this piece because you're going to have access to the lighting feature. So this is the switch. Let me turn that on, and then let me put the mask, and that's it. And I have to tell you, I don't like the light on the eyes. You know, it's just in the middle, and I guess it's because the way it's designed, I understand, but just personally, I don't like it, and I think I'm gonna use it without the lights. Now, moving down to the shoulders, this piece you can move it up and down, and this piece here, it is not die-cast, but you can remove it because it is magnetic, so that's a good touch. Now, let me show you how to put the other shoulder piece with the missile, and you have the L or the right, so it will be easy to distinguish which side to use if you know your left and right, obviously. And that's basically it. So let me put the other piece on, and that's it. Now, this shoulder pad here, you can move it up and down, and as you can see inside, we have some mechanism that helps this thing to move, and it's going to help you with the articulation. And yes, this piece is die-cast. Yes, one piece. Now let me remove this chest plate, and we have some mechanical effects inside, which looks pretty good. Looks like a happy face to me, and I don't know about you. And now let's take a look at the other piece here. This is also die-cast, so now we have two pieces. Well, actually four, right? Two arms. Now let me remove this here so you have access to another lighting feature. So we have the switch on and off. Let me turn this on, and as you can see, we have a nice lighting effect on the hand. So now let me turn this off and put this and close this out, and let's take a closer look at the arm. Very nice color. I really like this combination with translucent and solid red. I think it gives a cool effect. Now moving on to the chest, and we have some yellow patterns here, and now the abs. Very cool. Moving down to the leg, we have this piece here, solid red. I really like this translucent pattern effect. It looks pretty cool, and I really like this yellow color with the red. It's a very good combination. Now moving down, we have the feet, and as you can see, we have some details underneath the shoe, so pretty cool. And we continue with the side, and this is the back. Now this piece here, you can move it up and down, and as you can see, we have some mechanism, some type of effect inside this piece, so it looks pretty cool. And obviously Hato is always pays attention to detail. Very cool. Now this piece, let me show you, this is the yellow. Now this piece here, it is not die-cast. So we have this yellow piece. Now this is Iron Man's booty. This is the back, again with a nice solid red, and we have these flaps here that you can actually move as well. So let me show you. So you're just gonna lift it up, and that's it. And same thing with the other side, and this piece as well. Very cool. And this piece here you can remove, so you can have access to the lighting feature for the chest. And as you can see, we have a nice light effect. We have 1, 2 here, and the front. Pretty cool. And that's basically it. So let me put this on. So now what I'm gonna do next is we're gonna take a closer look at the articulation. So for Iron Man, you can move the head up this much, down this much, and to the sides this much. Good range of motion. Now for the arm, you can move this up and down as I showed you before, and that's gonna help you to lift the arm about this much. Maybe you can do a little more, and you can move it forward about this much, and of course backwards about this much, and definitely more than that. Now you have some butterfly effect here on the shoulder, and you have some bicep swivel, as you can see. Now you can bend the elbow about this much. Pretty cool. And now for the torso, you can extend it. Let me extend it and show you so you can have more range of motion. So you can swivel here and there and you have very good up crunch. Now you can move this piece up for some leg movement. And if you extend the leg, so let me show you. It's very stiff on mine. Okay, so you extend it, you're gonna have more range of motion, so you can actually move it even more, as you can see. The only problem is that you cannot move it too much backwards. So let me show you. You move this up, and this is gonna connect with this piece. So just be very careful so you don't break it, because again, it is plastic. Now, let me just put this back on. You have some swivel on the thighs as well. So let me show you, as you can see. And now you can bend the knee about this much. So decent range of motion. Last but not least, we're gonna move down to the feet, and we have some swivel as well and movement. So just be very careful with these pieces. You can move it up and down, and you can lift this little piece here. So that gives you better motion. And now ankle pivot. And that's basically it for the articulation. Now, this is gonna take me to my final thoughts about this figure. I think this is a good release by Hot Toys, and actually very impressed for the amount of detail that this figure has. And yes, I know it is plastic. Yes, I know it doesn't have a lot of die-cast pieces, but the overall look, the feeling to it, a very premium feeling, even though it is plastic, it is a keeper to me. And because of that, my final score is 8.5 out of 10. And this is it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so I can continue uploading more content like this. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and check out our Facebook group 6Scale Club for anything related 1/6 figures. All links in the description below. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.